Try to catch me howling at the moon.
When international powerboat competitor Wayne Valder was looking for a pleasure cat, he wanted something fast. Now he's used to doing 140 plus miles an hour in his offshore race boats in Australia, New Zealand and in America, but obviously didn't want anything quite that quick. The result was this Carbon Cat 20. Hi, I'm Barry Thompson from Pacific Powerboat magazine. Today we're looking at the first of the Carbon Cat 20s. You describe it as a magic carpet on water. Stunning boat, designed by Kiwi Roger Hill, built by Scott Lane. The finish, the performance, the styling, everything about the boat is world class. The V8 manned diesels, 1300 horsepower, were chosen for the Carbon Cat 20 because of their excellent power to weight ratio and their constant torque curve. Now they need that constant torque curve to make the foils work properly, so the power comes in low down and it's constant all the way through. So when the boat gets to, full maximum 2350, you're going to see 46 knots out of this. Now the boat's engines run through conventional shafts onto underwater propellers. When they build the next one, it's got 1300 again, but surface drive propellers. Now the surface drive propellers are going to be good for probably up to another 5 knots upwards of there. So this will then be a 50 knot boat. Now that's one of the goals that Wayne wanted when he first went and saw the design of Roger Hill. So I want a 50 knot boat, and he'll get that in hull number 2 with the surface drive propellers. If you want to make a cat go fast, it needs to be on foils, something that the Roger Hill design office has been specialising in for quite a few years. Between the hulls is a delta shaped carbon fibre foil which offers lift at about 18 knots, and it's self-adjusting, so coupled in with the Humphreys interceptors on the transoms, the boat can be automatically trimmed. And I tell you what, we took the boat out and at 18 knots you can feel the boat jump, and it foils, you can see them through the screen, work amazing. All the Carbon Cats are built using foam core, carbon fibre skinned panels to achieve the minimum weight possible and allow for a luxury fit out and specifications. The boat has an extensive optimal cruise speed of between 18 and 30 knots. The best cruise is at a high 30 knots with 7.41 litres per nautical mile and a range of 1143 nautical miles. That's allowing for 10% reserve of fuel. If you're happy to cruise at a more sedate 13.5 knots, then you'll have enough fuel to go non-stop to Cairns. At 30 knots it's a quick trip to Fiji, and at a high 34 knots you have enough fuel to go all the way to Noumea. Try doing that in any other boat. Compared to a conventional monohull, catamarans always have more space. In the case of the Carbon Cat 20, it's about 20% more volume inside the boat, which is equivalent to say a 23 or 24 metre mono. The flow from the interior to the cockpit is clean with a sliding door and lifting rear window. This brings the galley area seamlessly into the cockpit, so the entertainment spaces all blend into one. There's no question that this is a boat that has been designed around having fun with friends as well as extended cruising. The generous cockpit features loose chairs, but again you can build it whatever you like as far as the layout is concerned. Tables, more chairs, whatever. Forward there's a large fridge and freezer area and rod locker to port with the day head on the starboard side. Under the centre of the cockpit is a tender garage with a rise and fall platform, so it's easy access in and out. Now above, the boat deck and helicopter landing space has access by steps on the port side. One of the earliest design requests was for the boat to have a touch and go landing pad for helicopters. Plus there's also an ADC davit crane and space for a large rib tender. Being a custom build, the saloon layout is again a decision of the owner. The Keys is relatively conventional in many ways, with a port side forward lounger, aft galley, bar opposite with an entertainment centre and a helm forward. All spaces are conceived to provide maximum use of the available space with a particular finish, as you might expect from Scott Lane boat builders. However, while the prime directive from the owner was to portray an accent of quality with a Bentley inspired interior, it also had to be practical, something that has certainly been achieved. How you configure your dashboard is completely up to you. In the case of the keys, we've got 3 16-inch Garmin screens plus all the controls that you need here. The joystick here for manoeuvring coming into the marina, really easy. Notice there's no steering wheel, just a small CMC toggle here. That's all you need to steer the boat. Steer the boat from here, throttles from here, all nice at hand. Opening side windows, need a lot of ventilation if you want it. And again, seating is just beautifully finished in leather like the rest of the boat, but again you can do whatever you like here. The accommodation and layout of the Carbon Cat 20 is very bespoke. In other words, you can get virtually anything you want within reason. In the case of the keys, it's a 4-cabin boat with a forward cabin here, full beam master, good light either side, top of the tunnel, a king-size bed. On the port sponson, a big ensuite with a large shower unit. On starboard side, a nice vanity area. Now, the layout in here can be pretty what you want. You could have 2 cabins if you really wanted to. The rest of the accommodation is in the hulls, with both areas accessed from companionways on either side of the saloon. To port is 2 cabins share the same ensuite. Forward is a large cabin with a queen berth, and aft is a rear cabin with 2 singles. There is a VI cabin in the starboard hull, complete with an exceptionally large ensuite. So plenty of accommodation to go away for a weekend with loads of friends. One of the things that impressed me when I first stepped aboard the quays was the bar. Now this is what you call a bar for a boat. Beautiful Corian surface, plenty of storage underneath, but you can tell that the owner is an astute drinker. Just the right brands and bottles up here. Nice glass rack behind me. Ice maker in the cockpit. Absolutely fantastic spot to sit, watch the sun go down, or watch someone in the galley opposite. Not that good a day to day, but sort of rather be sitting here drinking my nice single malt than at home and doing the gardening or watching TV, so cheers. Offered in a range of sizes from 18 to 22 metres, Carbon Cats are available in either sports sedans or flybridge styling. Carbon Cats are the start of a new dimension in Power Cat design and are destined to become a world leader in high-speed, foil-assisted Power Catamarans. If you aspire to be admired on the water, like speed and luxury, then the Carbon Cat 20 is a boat that can fulfill those dreams.